Welcome, and thank you all for joining us this evening to celebrate and honor our flag. Before we get started, I would like to take a moment to thank several organizations who helped make this gathering of our community possible. First, thank you to Linda and the Woodville Rod and Gun Club for hosting this event for our community. Thank you also to the Hopkinton Veterans Celebration Committee, the American Legion, the Old Guard, the Hopkinton Fire and Police Departments, and all of our scouts who had a hand in helping this event take place this evening. Thank you to each of these organizations for your partnership and your interest in creating opportunities for our community to gather in celebration and remembrance.
We have gathered here today to honor the symbol of our country and retire several flags which have served their useful lives as a symbol of freedom and our country. As we proceed with the ceremony, there will be an opportunity for anyone who wishes to participate to do so. By taking a piece of one of the flags, we will be retiring and placing it on the fire. Once we begin to disassemble the flags, you are all welcome to form a line in front of each flag so that you may take a piece and lay it on the fire before returning to your place in the audience. Parents, please accompany your younger children. The initial ceremony will involve the retirement of 3 pre-cut flags. Once these flags have been retired, all community members are welcome to take one of the flags that are laying out around the space, and you may place the entire flag on one of the fires to allow for proper retirement of each one of the flags that we have here today. Would the scouts who have prepared a flag for retirement please advance?
Scout salute. Will the audience please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Margot Kaye will now lead us in the first verse of the Star-Spangled Banner. Okay. Margot Kaye will now lead us in the first verse of the Star-Spangled Banner, written by Francis Scott Key in 1814, after he witnessed the bombardment of Fort McHenry by British ships in the Battle of Baltimore in the War of 1812. Francis Scott Key was inspired by a large U.S. flag that had 15 stars and 15 stripes, and was known as the Star-Spangled Banner as it flew triumphantly above Fort McHenry during the U.S. victory.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Margot. I am your flag. I appear in many places. I have taken many forms and been called many names. I was authorized by Congress in 1818 in the form you see now, and have remained unchanged except to add a new star every July 4th, after a new state joined the Union until I reached my present number of 50. I am more than just red, white, and blue cloth shaped into a design. I am a silent sentinel of freedom. People of every country in the world know me on sight. I am the strong, and the people of America have made me strong. My strength comes from your willingness to help those who are in need. You strive for world peace, yet stand ready to fight oppression. You feed starving children. You offer a home to anyone who will pledge allegiance to me. Your sons gather beneath me to offer their lives on the battlefields to preserve the liberty I represent. That's why I love the American people. That's why I have flown so proudly. Scouts, veterans, and their families and friends are some of my favorite people. I listen to your patriotic songs, I'm there at your flag ceremonies, and I appreciate the tender care you give me. I feel the love when you say your pledge. I notice that your hand covers your heart when I am on parade. How smartly you salute as I pass by, and I ripple with pleasure when I see it. Now I am tired, and it's time for me to rest in the sacred flame of your fire. My colors are faded, and my cloth is tattered, but my spirit remains unbroken. To set my spirit loose, you should cut the blue field away from my stripes. You have already torn each of my 13 stripes. Please lay them on the fire, one at a time. As you do this, think about the original 13 colonies and the pioneers who carved a nation out of a wilderness. They risked everything to fight for independence, which we enjoy today. I invite the audience in this next section to come forward and retire a stripe. My first state was Virginia. As you have cut and ripped me apart, and now watch me burn, do not feel sad or feel sorry for me. I have had the great honor of being your flag of the United States of America and the republic for which I stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Then came Massachusetts. Then came New York. Connecticut. Rhode Island. Delaware. North Carolina. South Carolina. New Jersey. New Hampshire. Pennsylvania. And finally, Georgia. when my stripes are gone, silently as you watch each star twinkle and fade into ashes. Now I am just a memory, but if there is a tear in your eye or a lump in your throat, if you felt a shiver in your spine as you watched me burn, then I will be back the next time you need me, and my colors will be fresh and bright, and my edges won't be ragged anymore. When I climb to the top of the flagpole, I'll wave at you, and remember the love and respect that you have showed me here today.